So Nowhere to Go is our next short film that we're going to be making, and it's not really going anywhere. So as you can see, my computer is kind of open and in bits. You wouldn't normally see it like this. It's because Richard decided to put my computer to sleep, and now it won't wake back up. This is probably some silly problem. It's not his fault. He still needs to make the teas for the next week though. So Nowhere to Go is a short film that I got from Ian, who is a writer from a local writers group I go to, and I tried to make the film about 2 years ago. It didn't really happen. We have some of the scenes already filmed, but in the end, well, we only filmed a very short section of it and it just didn't happen. But flash forward to like 2 years later, we now have the film look. We've kind of got a little mini crew together, and Nowhere to Go was going to be our next short film. Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
It's just annoying. I was edited it. I haven't had any problems since I got it, and I was editing something this morning, and then Richard touched it. So if you've been watching previous vlogs, we've been planning to shoot that next short film very soon. We had a location in our current building downstairs that we had legal access to. We set up the set and we had all of the props, and we even started to block the location and where the actors are going to be. The reason we wanted to use this space was because we had access to it. And as you know, when you're making short films, you don't normally have access to spaces for a very long time, but with this we did, so we could customize it to the way we want. We could test the lighting and make sure the blocking was right, and it was just a bit of a luxury to have.
This is very similar to the first vlog. My computer decided to break.
Yeah, this might be the last one. So the location's been empty for about a year, and as we started using it, we got told that we could use it, but we would have to pay for it. This is fine, you know, you'd never get anything for free. So we had all of the furniture and the props and the costumes stored in this room. Then they told us we couldn't actually store them there anymore. We couldn't really use the space until we paid for the amount of days that they would allow us to have it for. So now all of the props are kind of all over the place, the sets everywhere, it's in about 3 different locations, just because we had everything and we don't want to get rid of it all, because when we do find a space, or if we can use that space, we can just put everything back in, and we had everything like customized and perfect, but now that's all over the place. So this is day 2 after Richard turned my computer to sleep. What I've decided to do is take it all apart and test all the components, see what's working, see what's not working, and try and get it fixed, because I kind of need it. I've got an episode on there, kind of need to get that out. So we moved everything out just to make sure everyone was happy about it and we weren't, you know, causing any problems. Then we found out someone is actually going to be moving into the space downstairs. We're very unsure about which room they're going to be taking, or if they're taking the entire floor, or when they're moving in. So at the current moment, we don't have the location, and the location for this film is so important. It's basically a character in itself. It tells a lot about the main character in his world, because the character in this short film never goes outside. So the set is so important, and we had loads of little things that represent him and what he wants to do and his different personality, and it just looked good. It was, if anything, too perfect. I've got a laptop, so I can bring that in, what I used to edit on, but it's really slow compared to this, and I can still email and things. I don't have anything new to edit at the minute, and we're a couple episodes ahead, so it's not a bad time for this to go off. It's just a really inconvenience. So at the current moment, what we've got to do is tell the cast and crew that the film is delayed. Like, we don't know how long for. We've just got to wait for the people who might be moving in downstairs to see when they're doing it. They've been really nice about it. I've been messaging them, and they seem, oh, seems like quite a good idea. You're making a short film. If we're going to accommodate here in any way, they're like, yeah, we'll do it. But it's literally a waiting game. We were going to shoot this in the next 3 weeks. That's not going to happen. So what we're going to do now is tell the casting crew.
Richard Scott, director extraordinaire.
Hello, Mr. Lemon. How you doing?
I'm not bad, mate. Right.
I've probably made you think that the news is like worse than it actually is.
I was kind of like, I wanted to know last night. And I was like, good news or bad news? No, just tell me tomorrow. It's fine.
Well, I would have told you straight away, but we're recording it for the vlog. Oh, so that the council's actually come in and they've started work on it now, so they are definitely taking it. That's the bad news. The good news is that Rob's been in contact with the new tenants downstairs. They seem quite open to like us doing this. The problem is it's all just a waiting game now, so we either wait until they're done renovating, see if the very specific room that we want to shoot in is still free, or we try and get in before they've really started. And they've said like something like that'll be alright, but it all depends on how busy they're going to be. Like, they might be in all the time, but we figure if we're going to be waiting, we don't want to get another location because we know how perfect this one is aesthetically, but also the fact that it's just downstairs and it's going to be incredibly easy to access. If worse comes to worse, we will find a new location. We just don't want to sacrifice the mood of that location because anywhere else is going to change how the film feels. So we thought what we'll do is we'll postpone this project for now and then make another one.
Well, you know me, this will definitely get made, we know, but it's the nature of filmmaking, isn't it? It's difficult to get all the ducks in a row, and something always goes wrong.
Yeah, and if it takes another 2 years.
No. Can we not just go do it tomorrow before the council gets a look at it? I'll fly up, we'll cookie break in, it'll be fine.
They've already started drilling holes in the walls now.
They need to watch the indie sound guide. That's what they need, so they understand what they're doing to us.
Alright, well, it's good speaking to you, Dan.
Cool. Yeah, I'll catch you during the week then, alright?
Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
See you later, pal. Bye-bye.
Right, that's one down. Right, that's everyone else texted.
This film is definitely going to get made, but we don't know when. So at the current moment, we're going to wait until we find out more information about the space downstairs, because it's, like I said before, it's perfect for the film. If we can't use that space, then we're actually going to have to go out and ring people, find out if there's any available spaces, maybe there's even like student flats that are not currently being rented and we can use it for a couple of days, and just find something that will fit the film. Like I said, I don't want to compromise on that aspect of the film because, like I said, I've been trying to make this film for 2 years and it's going to get made. I just don't know when. So in the time being, we're going to, like I said, we're going to find a new space. We're going to wait to see if this space is available. But I think what we're going to be doing is we're just going to make another short film that's a completely different story and idea and something that'll take us a day to shoot. We haven't made a short film in about a year, so we need the next one made. Whether that's Nowhere to Go, or whether it's the Fly Spotter, or whether it's the Bin Men one we've got the idea for, we're just going to make something. So I know this shot looks really dramatic, and I suppose this is dramatic, but only in our world. I think it looks pretty cool though. We'll probably make a video about how we made this lighting setup. But yeah, like if you've got any experiences of, you know, films going wrong and not being able to make them, let us know. We'll have a chat in the comments below and we'll help support each other in that way. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.